If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I do a lot of reviews on streaming media boxes. And those little boxes allow you to watch content from Netflix, from Amazon Prime, a lot of different Hulu, a lot of different sources that you can get media from. And I enjoy those boxes because there's a lot of independent companies in there, and they're very inexpensive. The barrier to entry is pretty low on those devices, and I find them interesting. But there's a threshold at which one of these gaming consoles, a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360, is actually a better choice, and that's basically price. Anywhere below $100, I would definitely recommend a Roku device. You can get a lot of great Rokus for around $50, $60, $70. If you want to go around $100, you can still go with the top-of-the-line Roku, or you could get an Amazon Fire TV. I like my Amazon Fire TV. As far as I'm concerned, it's one of the better streaming boxes out there. But if you want to go a little bit more expensive, like I did here with $160, the Xbox 360 is very hard to beat. Now, the only difference is that I got this package without an actual media remote. Now, you don't need a media remote. You can use one of the game controllers here to control it, to watch media on there, but it is much nicer to have a media remote. So in the case where I found it on Amazon.com for $10. I actually got the remote for $10, and I had more than $10 in credit card reward points, so I actually got it for free. But if you do want to, buy it brand new, a media remote for this is $10. And that's what we have right here. So let's open this up and take a look inside here. This is the first party official Xbox 360 media remote. As you can see, it's redesigned from the earlier versions. It matches the console. It's black. It's not white like the early versions, like the Xbox was. It also comes with 2 AAA batteries, I believe. And let's see if we can get this open without cutting my fingers. Seems like it's a very friendly box to open, although I do have to open a couple of seals on here. Have some documentation here in case you need it. Generally you don't, but it's nice to have if you do. And here we go. Grab the batteries out of here. Again, they're AAA batteries. Let's get those open so we can install them. So here we go. Here's the remote. You have Xbox 360 branding on the back, all matte black plastic. On the front, everything is a glossy black plastic. You have your Xbox button up top here. You have a power button, TV button, Y, X, A, and B buttons. You have your play controls here, rewind, pause play, and fast forward. Previous chapter, next chapter, menu, record, info. You have a directional button here. I wanted you to hear that, but my cat meowed at the exact time I'm pressing it, so here you go. Your directional pad there, you have a guide button, live TV button, back button, volume controls, channel controls, last button, mute button, and then you have your numeric keypad down here with a display button and an input button down here. There's a side view of it there. As you can see, it curves up on the top and the bottom, and of course on the sides as well, if you can see that there with the white background. It is an IR remote, I believe, or it could also work like the Xbox 360 controllers. I don't know, I'll have to see. It's hard to tell with this up here. The one thing about this remote that's missing in my eyes is the Windows Media Center key. And for reference, I'll show you the original Xbox 360 media remote. And both of these are first-party remotes. Of course, this came with, or was launched with the original Xbox 360. This is the most recent. As you can see, it's a much smaller remote, which will come in handy because I have a whole bunch of remotes, and it's nice when they're a little bit small. Not too small, like the Apple TV remote, way too small. But this is a good size. But again, it's missing that Windows Media Center key right there, so I'll probably have to jump into some sort of menus to go to Media Center, which is kind of going to be a pain in the butt, but what are you going to do? So that is the remote. Let's put the batteries in there. And the whole back comes off to accomplish that. There we go. And a big door for these tiny AA batteries in here. They fit in this trench here. There we go. And there we go. Got a good weight to it, but not too heavy. I think it'll work out just fine.